Hi friends, so today we are going to be counting with shapes using designs on our Google Slides. We're going to be doing this through our Google Classroom. You know how we usually count at our tables with cubes, with bears, and with our 10 frames? We're going to be doing the same thing, but you're going to be designing your own shapes on Google Slides. So we're going to start out on our Google Classroom where it says Miss Hennessy's Kindergarten. And we're going to scroll down to our assignment or activity that says Counting with Shapes Design Practice. So you're going to click on that title, and that's going to bring us to our fun activity for today. The title of our activity says Counting with Designing Shapes. Can you read that with me? Ready? Go. Counting with designing shapes. A design is when you create something on your own. Do you see all of these different fun shapes right here? We have hearts and triangles and smiley faces. We have pentagons and suns and circles and rainbows and lightning bolts, and there's many more that you can choose. The first thing we're going to do is right down here it says name. It's really important that we have our name on our work so Miss Hennessy knows whose it is. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your mouse and we're going to click next to name. And this is where you are going to type your name. I'm going to go ahead and write Miss Hennessy. After we do this together, we're going to go through and click on our slide number 1. On all of these we have numbers 1 all the way down to number 10. On each slide, you're going to be counting out however many shapes the number says. So for 1, how many shapes do you think we're going to have? That's right, we're going to have 1 shape. And we're going to do this by clicking on the circle and the square icon at the top. And don't worry, we're going to be doing this together. But I'll click on my circle and square, and I'll drag my mouse down to shapes. And do you see all these fun shapes that you can choose from? You can pick any one you want. I'm going to start with the cloud. And then I'm going to click on my screen, and I can make it as little as I want or as big as I want. And then Miss Hennessy is going to walk us through how we change the colors of our shape if we want to do that as well. So how many am I showing on this page? I have 1, and I have 1 picture to match my number. And after I've done that, I'm going to move on to my next number. And I do the same thing. I start with my circle and my square at the top to make my shapes. I click on shapes, and then I get to choose any shape I want. And this time, I'm going to do a smiley face. So I do 1 smiley face, and I need 1 more to make 2. So I'm going to go back up, shapes, and choose my smiley face to make 2. I can make them however big or however small I want to. We're going to walk through this together today, and then later on this week and next week, we're going to be building even bigger numbers. So today and tomorrow, we're going to work on numbers 1 all the way to 10 and making our own shapes and designing them ourselves. I'm really excited to get started. We're going to begin on our Google Classroom where it says Miss Hennessy's Kindergarten and Counting with Shapes Design Practice. I'm excited to see all the designs that you make.